So in the past few weeks, we've received an influx of new players into the zone. So the first thing that I want to do is welcome you all to Hockey Zone. If you're brand new to the game, then this is the right video for you. The first thing that you should do is register on our website, rshl.org. Here are the steps to do that. First, open your Continuum Subspace client and find our zone in the list. Now, if you don't see it on the list, it's because you don't have the latest list of servers for Subspace. So contact someone on Discord so they can help you. The zone is going to be called SSCE Hockey/Football Zone. Once you select it, hit play and then get into the game. Once inside the zone, simply type $, sign up, a space, and then your password, whatever password you want. Then hit enter, and that's it. You're done. That's all it takes to register on our website, so now you can go to rshl.org and sign in using your in-game username and password. If you need to reset your password for whatever reason, like you forgot your password or something, you can go back into the game, do the same command again, and it'll reset your password. Pub games are first come, first serve, so that means that whoever jumps in first gets to play in the match, right? So unless it's full, unless it's 6v6 and it's already full, you are able to join in the game by typing $1, $0. Those are the frequencies that pub games play on. So you can either jump into $1, frequency 1, $0, frequency 0, and if there's a spot available, you'll play and you'll get right in. If it's full, if it's already 6v6, that means that you're gonna have to wait in line. Then in that case, you should type $next space pub, and that'll put you in line for the next available pub spot. Alright, so the next game type that can be played in Hockey Zone is called a scrim. And a scrim is different from pub in that two players act as captains, and each captain can add specific players to their team using a command, right? It's $add, and then the name of the player. So instead of just random people jumping in and playing in a pub game, in a scrim, it is the player as the captain who gets to decide who gets to play on his team. If you want to be a captain, instead of waiting to be added to a scrim, let's say you want to be the captain that adds players to your team, you will need to do $next space scrim in the chat, and that'll put you in the queue to be the next captain of a scrim, right? Now, when you get the captain spot, you need to do $claim in order to actually claim that captain spot, or otherwise it'll skip you and go to the next captain in line. So just make sure that you are ready to accept the claim as captain whenever your spot is up. Next, I want to talk about how goalie points work. When a pub game starts, the game automatically assigns goalies to each team based on a system called goalie immunity. Here's how it works. Players with the lowest goalie immunity are picked as goalies. You can check your goalie immunity by typing $IM. You gain goalie points, or GP, by playing as a goalie. You can see your GP by typing $GP. So what can you do with GP? You can spend your GP to buy things like immunity, so you're not picked as a goalie in the game that you're in. So like if you're playing pub, right, and the bot wants you to be a goalie and it picks you, you can buy immunity and you can be safe from playing goalie for at least 2 games. You can also use GP to buy a skip, which puts you ahead in the captain's queue by 1 position. So like, let's say you're 3rd in the captain's queue to be a captain in scrim, it puts you in the 2nd position instead. A skip is 15 GP, so, you know, spend it wisely. So Hockey Zone currently has 3 leagues. We have the main league, which is called the RSHL, the Realistic Subspace Hockey League. Then we have the minor league, which is for beginners only. It is MSHL, Minor Subspace Hockey League. So what is the difference between these 2 leagues? RSHL is the main primary league that we've been playing in Hockey Zone for nearly 25 years. And veterans are most likely to be in RSHL. If you've been playing for nearly 10 years or 25 years, you're going to be in the RSHL, right? And then we have the MSHL, which is, like I mentioned previously, it is a beginner-friendly league, and it is intended for new blood, for the people that are joining the community for the first time and want to feel like they are part of a tournament, right? And they want to play Hockey Zone in a structured league format. So if you're new and you're watching this video, then MSHL is intended for you. Both tournaments run concurrently, so games for both leagues are scheduled on separate days of the week so that players can participate in either league. Alright, and the last thing I want to leave you guys with is the different ship types that are available to pick from in Hockey Zone. Now, ship number 1 is the Warbird. The Warbird's strength is in its speed, right? It is fast, it is agile, it outmaneuvers other ships. It's great for scoring. The weakness of the Warbird, though, is that it dies very easily. If it gets shot once, if it takes one hit, it will explode. So if you're the type of player who likes to outmaneuver people with pacing, with agility, the Warbird is for you. Now, just take in mind that if you do get hit, you're easily killable. So you most likely will die a lot as a Warbird. Ship number 2 is called the Javelin, and the Javelin is made to take a couple of hits before it goes down. It also has accurate, fast shots. So if you like scoring and you like taking a couple of hits, the Javelin might be for you. Ship number 3 is called the Spider, and its strength comes from its rotation speed and its long bullet range. So the Spider is able to reach out and hit ships farther than any other ship on this list. And it also can rotate pretty fast, so it's very ideal for defenders. But you can also use the Spider as a midfielder, as a playmaker, because of its rotation speed, right? So you can pass the puck to different teammates if you want to do that. So that's what the Spider is good for. Ship number 4 is called the Leviathan. And the Leviathan you can think of as like the Hulk, right? It's a big, slow ship. It has strong armor. It's very hard to control, but it can take a lot of shots. It can get hit many times before it can go down. And it also has strong bullets, right? It can obliterate lesser ships. So if you like to be this hulky, big, sluggish type of tank, the Leviathan is for you. Ship number 5 is called the Terrier, and we like to say that the Terrier is a jack of all trades. It's good at everything, but master of none, right? It's a balanced ship. And I actually recommend the Terrier as a starter ship for beginners. It's kind of like in the middle, it's average. So I would start with the Terrier and then move to other ships once you get the hang of how to fly and how to shoot the puck. Ship number 6 is called the Weasel, and we like to call the Weasel the sniper or the finesse shooter because it has the fastest shot speed, but it's weak when it comes to shooting bullets and checking other ships. So as a Weasel, you won't get to kill other ships that much, right? But if you like shooting, right? If you like being a forward or a striker, the Weasel will definitely give you that advantage. All right, so those are the player ships, right? Or what we call the skater ships. You can either be a forward or a defender with those ships. But then we also have the goalie ships. Ship number 7 is the Lancaster. It is called the shield goalie or the multi-fire goalie because it has multiple bullets. However, it has slower passes. So when you're trying to pass the puck, the Lancaster will be slower at that, but it has multi-fire bullets, so it is more offensively minded as a goalie at least. Ship number 8, the Shark, is a fast passer. It only has a single bullet, but it can do quick passes, even though it has less puck time. So choosing the right ship is very important, so experiment and see what fits your playstyle best. Alright, so here we are at the end of the video. Thank you for watching. I hope it's been helpful for you. And if you want to join our Discord, where we talk about the game, talk about the league, and also help newcomers, you can go to rshl.org and then just scroll down to where it says Discord on the right here, and then just click on Join Discord. All right, and that will open up a new page where you will be able to join the Discord. All right, so see you there. And again, thank you for watching.